We are finally to the point where the bumper is finished, and today is the day we're going to install it. It has been quite a project, more than I had expected, but I had to do a lot more bracing and fabbing up than what I expected. And listen, that's nothing against Move. I've been super happy with this Move bumper, but I just wanted mine a little different, and I went kind of backwards on mine because I was doing it by myself. You were initially supposed to start from the vehicle and frame your way out. I didn't really have the ability to do that and hold it in place and weld it. So I built the bumper first and then did the brackets to bolt it on second. And so I don't blame Move Bumper at all. As a matter of fact, I've been super happy with them. Everything was really straight and cut where it fit together nicely. One second. Never fails. That happens during recording. Let me show you all what it looks like. Check this out. So the Monster liner dried overnight, and this is what we got. Check that out. It's all dry and beautiful. And I was a little concerned about putting it on my shackles, but actually it turned out really nice. Now when I hang these on here, this is not going to bang back and forth because that's way quieter than metal on metal. So I'm glad I put some on those shackles. I have 2 other shackles as well that I did not coat just in case. But yeah, it turned out super nice. Let me give you guys a close-up. All right, now all I have to do is mount the winch, wire up the winch, and get into all of that, and then put it on the truck, and we are finished. And so I'm going to start looking at that. I'm going to get the winch instructions out, look at how that wiring is going to all set up on there, and kind of figure that out. And when I get that figured out, I'll bring you guys with me, so stay tuned. I wanted to show you guys real quick the inside, how the bracing and all that turned out. I don't think I ever showed you completely. You can see how braced up everything is. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. All right, I'm going to put the winch on, and we'll be right back. All right, this looks pretty straightforward. This is the positive to the battery. Then you put the red on the red, the yellow on the yellow, and the black on the black. Now they have this long black cable that's going to go to this ground under here. And this ground under here goes and attaches under here as well. And so then you'll end up with a long black and a long red that gets attached to the battery. Pretty simple instructions. So I'm going to get it all wired up, and we'll be right back. I'm going to do something to fix this. I don't like that. And I'm going to coat these with a little dielectric grease. And I think I'm going to put some Loctite in these pieces here. I just put this on as a trial run. So I'm going to pull all this off, Loctite this up. I'm going to put some kind of cushion, some kind of padding, so that doesn't do that, and I'm gonna get all that ready. I'm gonna hook these wires up where they go, and then we'll be right back. All right, what I decided to do on these wires, to keep them up and out of the way, I did an extra little curl before I put them on their attachment points, which keeps them kind of curled up and out of the way. Instead of having them droop way down and then attach, I did one extra little curl, and now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in, put a little bit of dielectric grease on here, just kind of keep it nice and watertight, and then I'll put the boot on and get the other ones done, and we'll be ready to go. So we'll be right back. So that's how it turned out. I did my dielectric grease, took some needle nose pliers and pulled my covers up over there, and I think having those wires bunched up like that is not having them hanging down in the way is way better. Next, I've got the winch turned on its front now. I'm gonna put the ground cable on, put the little ground on, and then I'll be ready to install the winch. So we'll be right back. All right, little issue right here, guys. These are the bolts they sent me to put the winch roller onto the front. Well, they do not fit through the slots in my already finished bumper. So I have these that I had bought thinking I was going to bolt them on. These are one size smaller. These aren't the 1/2 inch, they're one size smaller. So I guess what, 3/8? And so they will fit through, but I have to shave a little bit of the monster liner off so that they'll fit through. And that's no big deal at all, because that's all going to be covered. And then these are a little bit longer than I need them to be. So instead of going to the store and getting some new ones, I think what I'm going to do, I don't know. I'm either going to put these in and just zip them off with my cutoff tool, or I'm going to go get some new ones. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to figure that out, and I'll be right back. But anyway, I should have caught this ahead of time. Should have put that together and realized before I got the bumper finished, but it's not that big a deal. I can cinch them down and then cut them off in the back if I want. But the other thing I wasn't too happy with was they really only send you one bolt for each side of this. But I'm going to put two. I'm going to go ahead and put both of these. I'm going to put two on this side and then two on that side so that I can have this thing really strong. And I'm going to work on that, and I'll be back. There it is, all mounted up. As you can see in the back right here, I got Loctite on here. I think it was 80 Newton meters, I think it wanted me to torque this to. And then here's my positive and negatives, ground wire, hot wire. And I curled this up. I'm glad I curled this wiring up like that. It keeps it nice and up and out of the way. Looking pretty good. Now I just tried to lift this thing by myself. I don't think it's going to happen. So I've got to wait so I can get some help over here, and I'll put it on, and I'll show it to y'all when I get it done. Stay tuned. And the moment of truth. That looks awesome. All right, now I'm installing my ground wire here, and I moved these. There was just this big bunch of wiring right here, and this little corner on this terminal, I'm afraid was cutting my wires, so I went up over the top with them, but now I'm afraid the hood is smashing them. So what I decided I was going to do is I'm going to take an old piece of bread and sit it right here, and then I'm going to close the hood, and that will tell me if it's smashing against the terminal or not. So I'm going to close the hood. And look at this, guys. Good as new. So that's a really great way to tell if your hood is compacting anything. I got this out of the trash can. I just threw it away this morning. But if it looked like this, I would know that the hood was hitting it. And it's not. We'll throw that to the birds. All right. But look how good that looks, man. All I have to do is wire up the positive, and we'll have this thing whipped. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video series on the Move bumper build and the Monster Liner. We're going to shut it down. I think it went great. I'm so happy with the results. And I really appreciate all of you sticking with me and watching each one of these videos that I've made on installing this Move bumper pretty much by myself. If you have any questions or comments, share them below. And don't forget, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, hit the bell so you get all my videos. Thanks for watching.